Welcome back to the 100 spin test. In today's episode, number 89, we continue our dive into the murky waters of roulette strategies, where promises of guaranteed wins scatter faster than cockroaches when a light switch is flicked on. Ever wondered if these so-called foolproof strategies can withstand the chaos of real-world distractions and cognitive biases? Well, you're in the right place. Let's see what happens. Today's test, 9 numbers and 19 to 36, number roulette strategy is from the December 6, 2024 episode of the Roulette Strategy YouTube channel. It's just a typical half-assed, high-coverage bet with a crap video complete with irritating electronic music. It's not worth wasting your time watching. It was so bad, I grabbed the bet off the thumbnail and left. Since the original video was done on the single zero wheel, we'll go with it. Leave a comment if you want to see a double zero version. I ran a simulation on my self-tester and this came out poorly. I did 19 more tests and only 8 were net winners. Moving along, there are 27 winning numbers out of a possible 37, so there is a 73% likelihood of winning on each spin. The presence of the zero allows the casino to conjure away 2.7% of each bet in aggregate, so our expected loss is 51 units. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've reduced the unit size to 1 simoleon. So, place 10 units each on 19 to 36, and 1 unit each on the red straight-up numbers between 1 and 18. They are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 14, 16, and 18. You will win 17 units if the ball lands on 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 14, 16, or 18. You get 1 if the ball lands between 19 and 36. You lose all 19 units if the ball lands on 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, or 17. As always, the animated graph below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives an idea of how volatile the bet is. There is also a table below showing the payouts and losses for this bet. A link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer that contains much more information for this bet can be found in the description.
Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
I was tempted to scrap this and redo it. This was the comeback of the channel. 23 wins in a row are so unlikely that it is doubtful that this could in any way be considered representative. It's a horrible strategy. Even with that unbelievable winning streak, we didn't even come out ahead the equivalent of a bet. I ran the routine statistical tests on the results. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.4 with a standard deviation of 0.7. That means it took 3 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 4 spins 95% of the time. There were 5 repeaters, 1, 15, 24, 25, and 35 each repeated once. The hot numbers were 19 with 6 hits, and 14, 15, 24 and 25 with 5 hits each. The cold numbers were 26, and 36 with no hits each, and 6, 8, 9, 13, 30, and 32 with 1 hit each. We had 1 streak of 13 wins in a row, 1 streak of 5, 2 of 3, and 8 streaks of 2 consecutive wins. We also had 1 streak of 3 losses in a row, and 5 streaks of 2 consecutive losses. We were in profit for 9% of the test. Let's look at our rankings. We find 9 numbers and 19 to 36 at 45th out of 109 on raw winnings or losses, and 49th on % increased or decreased. More detailed information about the data including hit counts, statistics, and streak information can be found in the spin data for this test. A link is in the description. Keep in mind that casinos don't exist to make you rich. In fact, they exist to drain from your wallet whatever you allow them to take. Never take gambling advice at face value. Test any strategy that you plan to play on a free online game and read as many critiques about the strategy that you can find. A creator who won't tolerate questions or criticism is a bright red flag, and you aren't a hater for being cynical or by simply questioning their methodology. Some strategies only work for a limited time and the remainder don't work at all. Adjust your risk and loss tolerance accordingly and be cautious with regard to the advice that you accept.
Good luck until the next time.